Who pays for you to do this?
Technically, HNS is an arm of the initiative, but we serve the public, not them. Sometimes the higher-ups try and tell us what to broadcast, Tan especially, but we decide what to run and how to run it. It causes friction, but at least I can live with myself.
It must be difficult to set up a broadcast from scratch.
No, it's easy, beyond the lack of staff, resistant authorities, and constant technical glitches. Still, I'm getting there. May have an honest-to-goodness source in Nexus Security, if she ever calls me back.
Who's your source?
No journalist worth their salt will ever give that up.
Were you a journalist back in the Milky Way?
I was. Sort of. Only had a couple internships under my belt. Good places, though. The New Star Chronicle even sent me to Mars for a week. The plan was just to work as a reporter out here. Then the uprising happened. We got a little too close. My editor was killed. Tan blamed our broadcasts for stirring unrest. It was bullshit. Now all I want to do is keep going.
I met another journalist, Carrie Tavessa.
Yeah, we're running Carrie's series, Path of a Hero. Good stuff. I'm mostly on my own, so pretty much anyone who brings me news is welcome. Content is king, and her content is really touching a nerve.
Talk to you later, Davis.
Hey, Ryder, before you go, I hate to ask, but it's not asked yet. If I send receivers to your ship, would you mind placing them on some planets? It'll help get news out to even the most far-flung colonists.
Okay, Davis. I'll help you get set up.
Just place a receiver near an outpost, and they'll get our reports. What the heck did I write here? I can't read my own writing.
Reminders will now overtime remain in effect. Hydroponics reports oxygen production is nominal.
Power junction relays. This panel is malfunctioning. Without more data, I cannot determine if this is a normal malfunction or sabotage.
I'll just panel until Raj.
Please report to the commons area. Any logistics updates are due within the hour. All personnel, be aware of any activity. Security is alert. Maintenance crews, please report to the commons area.
Director.
Pathfinder.
How may I assist?
Another time.
Bender.
Hydroponics reports oxygen production is not.
Hi. The documentary's going great. Your comments really got people. By the way, Han called us in for a talk about staying on message.
Is everything okay?
Oh, fine. And much less than what you've been up to. Scientists are excited about your new outpost, though there are questions about how prodromos can survive where Sites 1 and 2 failed.
I gave Prodromos the best start a Pathfinder could. But we can't predict everything. We just do our best.
Not the raw quote Tan would hope for, but very genuine. Facing those risks will adapt between missions.
My crew...
This is history too, these little moments between. Short text, some narration, that completes an episode. Thank... But footage of that remnant vault is sealed. Can we get a model?
A bar opens on the Nexus. Visitors herald the vortex.
A reminder to all overtime. Maintenance crews, please report to the commons area.
Pathfinder, I received him. It really is sabotage.
Any idea as to who it might be?
Yeah. All these panels run by Zara. I just can't believe it.
So logs confirm that Zarek is the one Raj Patil encountered.
Well, shit. Any idea where... now?
Kellis is currently working on a panel on the Hyperion main.
All personnel, be aware of any suspicious activity. Security is on heightened alert.
In need of a drink.
Superintendent Cash reminds everyone, all power grid adjustments must be approved beforehand.
You're listening.
Any logistics within the hour.
As sleepers wake from stasis, the initiative urgently requires blood, tissue, and DNA donation. See a medic if you think you may be eligible. This is HNS.
It's you. You, Pathfinder. I have for you.
Is there a problem?
Your problem. Everyone. We're all Alec Ryder's ego. He preyed on Jean Guard, bulldozed us to this godforsaken place. Now she's dead, and we'll all soon follow.
Hey, my dad died for this dream. He was trying to fix all of us.
Some dream. He fixed us all right. Pathfinder.
Zarek,
Yes?
I have evidence you've been sabotaging the Nexus.
What? No. I've been looking into this myself. I have the scans to prove it. Here. Transfer the scan book to your Omni tool.
Funny. Raj was investigating the same thing. It led us to you.
Scans point at Raj as was setting us both up. I just don't understand.
The data miscumulated. Similar to Mr. Pattle's. A third party seems likely.
Looks like he's using both you and to cover their tracks.
They'd need pretty high-level access for that. Still, it's better than thinking Raj could have done this. But it means all the data I have is useless. Wish I had access to the security cams. I bet we could do something there.
So whoever did this doesn't realize we're onto them. I'll check out the security cams.
How did it go? Is it really?
Wolf pointing at you. I figure someone's been messing with you both. Just keep a low profile and to anyone. I'm on it.
Your father logs.
Is finally here. Off from Earth. We'll jump through a few relays first, then we hunker down for the workspace, thinking about all the hopes and dreams aboard the Hyperion. Certainly have my own. I wasn't the war father. Here's hoping 6 years can change a man. Sam, this is a reminder about Dr. Liara. She's an archaeologist bonded with a few years back. She's got experience studying ancient cultures. Make sure the team gets her research. Could be useful in Andromeda.
Pretty sure my sister's mentioned Dr. Tassoni. An expert on Protheans, I think.
I have loaded Sony's research on...
Dr. Tassoni, I'm flattered you contacted me. It's my work. But I'm young and Asari, and they are getting older. So we will see who has the final word. In the meantime, I'm happy to pass along my research. I hope your team finds it. Hello, Alec. I received your message. I must say the thought of exploring another galaxy... I'm honest or how people could survive a trip like that. And anyway, I could not bear to leave the Milky Way behind. There is so much about the Protheans I still hope wisdom to do my luck and few.
To a scouting mission on Habitat 7. I'm gearing up. I'm worried about Sarah. Dr. Tapero says she's my daughter. How can I not worry? I hate to leave her like this. Moments when you want your children, you love them more often. Or ever. Which brings me to the tough part. It's... Think out. I hope you'll understand. The day is finally here. We're pushing off from Earth. We'll jump through a few... It's dawn. I wasn't the husband or father I should have been. Here's hoping 600 years change a man. Amazing how life can change and suddenly my career doesn't matter. This incredible woman I've been married to all these... She's facing the end. All I think about are the times I was there for her. Well, that's going to change. It occurs to him more than I ever imagined.
That log is not currently accessible. Locking my memory array may enable it. That log is not currently accessible. Locking my memory array may enable it. That log is accessible. Unlocking my memory array may enable it.
The coffee machine Mom got for Dad. He was so busy designing you. Effine.
I did not realize I owed a bean.
What?
Agent S, your source for news in Helios, arm of the Andromeda Initiative.
All personnel, be aware of any suspicious activity. Secure heightened alert.
That was useless. Let's check another. And another scrambled file.
Coincidence seems unlikely.
File is also definitely not a coincidence. You'd need pretty high clearance to mess with the security. Someone working for Kandros, maybe.
That is the most probable scenario.
Think you can get enough out of the files to find a match using biometric scan?
The files were badly scrambled, but if I combine all the available files, it might work. Based on the limited information available, looking for a human assigned either to the Nexus or Hyperion. You will need to conduct scans from close proximity.
Got it.
Every hour
Not a match.
beforehand.
Tracking enemy activity. 12.
They remind personnel overtime hours work
Match.
Repairs on the hall. The victim's health, next of kin way, is notified. This is Agent S. A worker. You're listening to your source for news in an independent arm of the Andromeda Initiative.
Word is that the Nexus does.
Been here.
Yeah.
Is not a match. Your father's first sidearm, a Mementi Alliance.
I bet that saw plenty of action.
Next first kill occurred in combat. The first.
Back when were the enemy. Crazy times.
Scan results show positive. Target is most likely suspect.
Who is he?
Atkins, Kandros' department, assigned to station security.
Dale, right? We need to talk.
Look, not to be rude, but I have work to do.
Is that what sabotage is called these days?
Arrogant for them. Even know what
Proof said to no good.
figures. Screw this. Screw all you hypocrites on this station. You weren't here when they kicked out our loved ones. Mutiny wanted answers. My out there. I don't even know if or.
People now sense.
What do you? I don't. You think? Leader man to know
Hurt people.
got killed when the leadership had the Krogan stomp on my friends? I'm done talking. I confess, it was me. Do you want?
Not my call. The Nexus leaders will make that decision.
That lot make a decision? That'll be the.
Contact with our Milky Way descendants. Confirming arrival in Helios remain unanswered. Is Agent network to establish contact with our Milky Way descendants. Beacons confirming arrival in Helios remain unanswered. This is HNS.
All systems green.
Strike
So
team
this
ready
is
for
what you and
deployment.
Ryder do for fun. Explore weird vaults that try to kill you.
We fly into space clouds that try to kill us too.
I deserve a raise.
Ryder.
Now that we've been digging, it's clear you were right about Spender.
Guy like that'll do anything to get ahead. Just wonder how far he went.
Did Lexam and Squad connectivity yet?
Yeah. You want to hook that thing up to my comms, sure, but that's where it stops. Putting an AI in your head, giving it access to everything like that, it's begging for trouble.
We can talk more later.
Sure.
Any luck stabilizing the temperature in storage?
You mean your dorm room?
It's habitable. Good enough.
Should've grabbed a pod. Independent environmental controls.
Ryder,
You probably have work to do. We can chat later.
you know where to find me.
Pathfinder? I know it.
Hi there. Just checking in.
What's up?
I like it when you flirt. I wouldn't want you to stop.
Have I flirted with you? Don't worry, Ryder. I'm relentless. It relentless me.
Thanks for chatting. We'll talk again later.
You know it.
So we have a step.
You mean PB?
She's decided to set up in one of the escape pods. You don't need a psychologist to tell you that one's got commitment issues.
How do you think the crew is holding up?
I'm happy to share what I can without violating patient confidentiality. Anyone in particular? I sort them in their and my brain by species.
How do you think the human crew members are handling things?
There's a lot of them.
How's Cora doing?
She's processing. Your father was her mentor. She expected to follow in his footsteps, but he gave the role of Pathfinder to you. Just because she trusts his judgment doesn't mean she's not confused. Or hurt.
Gil?
His humor as a defense. Bury himself in the Nomad than tackle emotions head on.
How's Liam?
A handful. Every time I patch him up, he breaks something new. Liam's "we can't lose" attitude is commendable. But I worry how he'll something does go wrong.
I'd like to check in on the non-human crew.
Ask away.
Is PB all right?
She's avoiding me. Probably thinks I'll poke her with a needle if she gets too close.
Or you're always giving me shots.
The hallway.
Tell me about Vetra.
Vetra's used to having someone depend on her. I think that's why she's so resourceful and likes providing for other people. That being said, I think she could use a little me time.
How's our Solarian?
He's quite the gossip. Tight-lipped about himself, though.
Is Drac good?
That old's always... I've never met anyone who can be so stubborn and so appreciative. Could you look out for him, Ryder?
Don't worry, Lexi. I'll keep an eye on him.
Thank you. May I mention I asked?
Thanks for the insight. How did you get into...
My mum was a dancer, Dad was a bouncer. I'd patch him up after busy nights. Discovered I had steady hands. They put every credit they earned into my education.
Here in Helios?
No. Both died in a turf war. Way behind easier.
I need to talk to you about something private.
Of course. That's what I'm here for.
When Dad died, it's of same memory, things he to see.
Or he thought you weren't ready for.
Maybe. I found this... trigger? It unlocked a memory fragment of Dad on the Citadel. From when the Alliance rejected I, and he found out Mom's illness was terminal.
Why do you think your father chose this specific memory?
It was where his journey to Andromeda really began.
Those events started your family down a new path.
Thanks, Lexi. Feels good to talk about this. How long have you and Harry been friends?
Remember complain about arthritis. We met at a medical convention on the Citadel. He was moderating a panel surgery in low-gravity environments. His name card was crooked, but he was so damn confident, I knew we'd be friends.
So how did a sorry doctor end up on the Ark?
Specialist in alien anatomy, remember? That includes human. Also, he insisted. Maybe he always intended to switch.
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
Hi there.
You were in the Alliance before you became a huntress. What made you up?
My biotics. I was still living on my parents' cargo freighter when they manifested. Power on a starship means accidents. We couldn't afford a tutor. The Alliance had implants, the training, everything. I'll be here.
People are to come here. I don't think someone will get them to clear out. We'll all be eating shoe leather by the end of the week.
Free our...
For now.
Our next...
Hey, what's going on?
That's your new galaxy. Some fresh while your kids...
And it's all thanks to your Pathfinder.
Excuse me?
Needed families to come out of stasis. They should have gone to your outpost.
Since you search is so important, military personnel got bumped down the list. Like my clan brothers.
Reassignments mean they're
just got caught in the middle.
We only had resources for host.
What I need is our families back.
Maybe you could still make this right. I just want Mom out of stasis. That's all anyone here wants.
You do stasis raptors, you're opening those pods. Today.
I authorize whole blocks or rivals. I can't wake dozens of random people.
We don't care whose finger the button. If you can't, our leaders can. And them, they will.
This is a big issue. Bigger than just my say-so.
Bullshit. You're the hero right now. They'll do anything you say.
We tried petitioning Addison. She ignored us. Screw her.
Start with Kandros. He sent those 10 soldiers over there. Maybe he'll take us seriously. Nexus, our lives!
Any word?
No new orders.
Wouldn't it be more practical to the surface?
You will.
Nah, Rack and I engineered mastered underground construction a long ago. Thermometer reading, though. Sam, any chance?
That's your flag at Another one! Damn it, this is B. Chemistry lab. My chemistry lab. You all keep crawling out of the woodwork like... space
You say that, Dutch, but here bring people drinks.
I'm standing right here.
They're guinea pigs, damn it. Chemists should have guineas. Not have their labs taken over by people giving them things and being nice.
Aren't bartenders usually friendly? You're kind of hostile.
I'm not tender. I'm supposed to be a chemist.
Don't let Doug. He's a sweetie, really.
I'm not.
And the drinks are good.
Damn right they are. I mean... yeah. I'm a dirty squirrel.
Hey, I was wondering if you could help me out. It's for the good of the bar. And help and all, but we have a limited pool audience. For an listing, we could do new drinks, and we'll let you test them.
So, ingredient, the guinea pig you wanted, huh?
Exactly. Win-win all around.
On Pathfinder. Resources flowing in, sleepers ready to head out. It's starting to feel like the initiative. Not quite up to the sales pitch, but getting there. Feels good, right?
Feel it, Liam. Finally getting our start.
There we go. Getting our done. Showing the new galaxy that we have is... If I keep it's true, right?
Founder of the initiative. On behalf of the welcome you to the Cultural Center. Please have a look around.
It's an honor to meet you. My people are the Turians. It will be a privilege.
Okay.
Turians are disciplined who value service to others. No one places personal needs ahead of the great. Public works serve as a focal point of our society. We believe it's our duty to better our species.
I'm from.
We live on a planet known as Power. The magnetic shaped our evolution into the life form you see today. Our signature carapace, we see on Turians, is actually protect intense rays of Power's sun.
What's Turian history like?
The Hill people prove that peace eventually grew species turned rights. When Turians first met humans, there was a misunderstanding between us that could have had consequences. But with patience and restraint, humans and Turians eventually joined together in a mutually beneficial partnership. We look forward to doing the same in Andromeda. The pleasure of meeting you has been mine. Other Turians will...
The Nexus is a place of friendship and cooperation. We're glad you could visit.
Hello there, neighbor.
Garson, the founder of the Andromeda Initiative. I thought you might like to hear more about our plans.
Okay.
Great. If you're serious, it means our Pathfinders have done their job. New friends in the Welcome to the Nexus. But I want to put your ease. Seeing our arcs arrive in your neighborhood probably raised some concern. Happy to address them.
What are you planning to do?
Question. I'd be worried about you. I can assure you, we have no hostile intention. We're pilgrims who simply want to live in peace. We're eager to learn about our own, but we intend to be Oxyuran. And the initiative looks forward to doing just that.
Why did Milky Way?
I get that question a lot. Give us curiosity that needs to know what else is out there. Our own milk is just one tiny speck in a universe full of mysteries. And speaking for myself, the thought of exploring those mysteries in Andromeda was a call of my fellow milk travelers to be more excited about what the future of us.
Don't hesitate to speak with one of our friendly peace ambassadors.
I'm glad you could stop by.
Questions you may have.
Pardon the dust while we set everything up.
Your own culture.
How did you get this job?
I was associated with Cuddy. On them had all been written. There was nothing new I could add. So when I heard the initiative, I signed up right away. The idea of meeting new people, seeing how they've evolved, adapted to life's challenges. I couldn't.
What goes on here?
The Cultural Center is a place where new races we've met can visit and exchange ideas. They can learn more about the Milky Way species, while we foster an air of cooperation and understanding. We're just getting everything ready. Hopefully it won't be long before we have our first visitors.
Have you heard anything about the Ket?
Unfortunately, yes. Now, that's a species we won't be anytime soon. I'd hoped our encounters would be peaceful, but I suppose that was too much to ask.
Thanks.
Of course, our hope is that you'll make friends in the cluster and send them our... When you have us with me on a favor to ask.
I'm Gian Garson, founder of
Pathfinder, do you have a moment?
On behalf of the Nexus,
We,
I welcome
need to explain you.
Explain me?
Our new VR there is meant to describe the role of our Pathfinders, but it just lost all its settings in a crash. That would really help. Just talk to the and do the rest.
Thanks.
Of course.
Nexus is a place of friendship and cooperation. Glad you could visit.
We'll set up for your Pathfinder Informational VI. I am programmed with all relevant data. However, you must identify which information I should prioritize. First, select your preferred voice and appearance, male or female.
Female, please.
Variable set. Which shot? Exploration and discovery or first contact?
Go with exploration and discovery.
Next, should I emphasize the role of the Pathfinder partner AI?
Talk about our SAM partners.
Variable set. Finally, should I provide career advice for future Pathfinders or an honor of former Pathfinders?
List the former Pathfinders.
7. Would you like to keep these settings?
It all sounds good to me.
Thank you for choosing the Pathfinder information VI. Any changes?
Don't hesitate to Ambassador. They're happy to answer any questions you may and eager to learn more about your own culture. I'm Gian Garson, founder of the initiative.
Hello.
On behalf of the next...
Describes our pathfinder.
Please.
The initiative's elite explorers.
We hope you'll enjoy a rich diversity of people.
Tell me about Pathfinder.
Worlds and discover promising new outpost sites for the invasion efforts wouldn't be possible without them.
How does someone become a Pathfinder?
Our pathfinders are selected from of every species. Former pathfinders include Alec Ryder, M7 operative. We honor him.
Tough job. Do Pathfinders have help?
Each pathfinder on the AI that allows them to study new worlds in hours instead of months. If you see a pathfinder on your travels, be sure to say hello.
The next place of friendship and cooperation. We're glad you could visit.
Building a bank of vaccines once we get more biomaterial.
It's that scourge I'm wondering about. Standard colony radiation shield should handle it.
Hello, Pathfinder. A moment?
What can I do for you, Doctor?
I have a math problem. Some vital that only a mind like Sam. They concern strange transmission patterns in the Scourge. Perhaps noise, perhaps not.
Sam likes new experiences. It'll be an opportunity to encounter math homework.
Given the security implications, I'm transferring the equations directly into SAM node. I have them on an optical storage disk for you.
I'll see if I have time.
Thank you, Pat. Please as well.
was lost to space during repairs on the Nexus.
I heard Camden might try for strawberries soon. What are you doing? Hi, I'm Jan Gar, founder of the initiative. Welcome to the Nexus.
Name? Jessica DePaul.
We asked through immigration
I see
processing.
you here in our
and we'll
database.
have you on your
Did
way.
you have your medical scan?
Yes?
Good. Let me call it up. There it is. Everything's in the green.
Appreciate your patience.
With your skill set.
Species are at odds as talks break down over a unified curriculum for initiative. The Asari say they'll wait it out if they're met. This is HNS.
This is not good. I promise.
They're calling it the Scourge.
Violent illness, cherry-like fruit.
The Nexus, as long as it's before
Boy, Pathfinder. Today has not.
Why's that?
A large shipment of medical supplies intended for Prodrome accepted by those damned exiles. Scouts, they've divvied the supplies up among their own outposts.
I'll see what I can do about reclaiming them.
That would be great. Thanks. Maybe when you come across them assholes, you can rectify all this.
I'm also surprised they cleared you for the voyage.
Harry, what's happening with Sarah?
Well, we got her out of the pod. I up, but Sam managed to, find her, you might say. Well, she's still in a coma. But she also has an implant like yours, and Sam managed to access it. He's made contact.
I wouldn't think that's even possible.
Me both. Sam, well, I guess supercomputers have a view of things.
Coma. Sarah's messes remain intact.
Is she okay?
You can ask her yourself. A moment while I establish a link with her. Proceed.
Sarah? Can you hear me?
Is that you, little brother? What's happening? Where am I?
There was a problem with your stasis pod. You're in on the hype. Do you understand?
I think so. Am I dreaming?
Sam linked into your implant, but they say you're stable. You're safe and sound in the medbay.
This is so weird. I hear you, but I can't feel anything. Where's Dad? Is he doing okay?
I don't know how to say this, but he's dead, Sarah.
What?
It was a freak accident.
But it's Dad. He can't.
I know. It's been hard on everyone.
To say goodbye.
No one did.
What about finding home? Dad told me how beautiful it would be.
There's been some complications. The Golden Worlds didn't exactly deliver.
But Dad said
Sarah?
Am I dreaming? Where am I?
Sarah?
Her pulse rate is increasing rapidly.
I need to go.
That's enough. It's too stressful.
Sarah?
I'm sorry, Lana. They're just trying to boost our morale.
The suspect's in custody.
No news on the Turian Ark yet? Or is this militia business?
Talk to you about stasis revival, protesters, and hydroponics.
I see. Maybe I should get the others for this.
Protest seized hydroponics?
They want their families out of stasis. The outpost disrupted the schedule. They're scattered across colony blocks, dozens of people. The protesters want this fixed.
The realities of our position are...
We can't wake those families. We don't have the resources, and there's nowhere to put them.
We settled there's no space in there for a few...
It's not that simple, Ryder. Everything EOS produces right now is accounted for.
And if we send soldiers to a research outpost, trouble.
What do you suggest?
In stasis where it's safe and get those hydroponics. They seem sympathetic, but so did the exiles. We can't risk another revolt. Survival is more important than family reunions.
Do you think these protests could turn violent?
We're all pioneers. Civilians are tough enough to start something.
And interfering in hydroponics threatens our oxygen, so they know that.
We have to look at the bigger picture. I'm out of there.
Kandros?
I'll send in a team. It might go smoother if Ryder's there.
A good... Sometimes we have to give bad news. That's a Pathfinder's duty, too.
has been reported in...
Apex team leaders reporting...
Hey, Ryder, I'd like a moment.
Lieutenant Syax, right?
That's me. I'm strike teams to protect the people and assets out there. We don't have a good sense of what we're up against and could benefit from your experience.
I'll have Sam upload our insights on the Ket, Remnant, and Outlaw forces we've encountered.
Thanks. You'll see. Apex will make a difference.
Attention, civil disobedience has been...
Are still mourning the loss of Gene Garson. The Initiative founder was killed when the Nexus hit the Scourge. An official tribute is planned, though Director Jaren Tan has provided few details so far.
Without Jean, we wouldn't be here. But now that we are here, we need to focus on surviving before we can celebrate.
This is HNS.
Just stand down, ma'am.
Shoot me. Good luck explaining that to my grandchildren.
What happened?
She was about to disconnect the water, threaten all the plants.
The leaders won't win. Well, this is willing to go. Their move.
If you resort, so will ship.
We're not the enemy. Why is it so hard to push a button and help Mom?
Take it easy, kid. The just got a point.
I'll go off station if I have to. I'll find anyone who'll actually do something.
If you want to leave, we can't stop you.
Damn right you can't.
Reese! He's no older than my grandkids. Is this who we are now? No. I can't. We'll wait.
When our families hear about this...
They'll probably agree with the Pathfinder. You're done here. Come on. Best quality, but we don't have many options here.
Welcome back, Ryder.
Dr. Aradana at the tech lab sent some equations for you to solve. Transferring them now. Have fun. What the?
Malicious code detect standby.
Sam?
Attempting command. Please stand.
Is there anything I can do? Sam? Is that another malfunction, or... Sam, you trying to show me something? Wait, wrong order. Okay, I think I got it. Sam, talk to me!
Hello, Pathfinder. Console to restore normal.
Sam, what happened?
The equation contained a Trojan horse program, a virus quickly targeted to sever and render me helpless. Reconnecting would be impossible.
How do you feel? Are you okay?
I cannot feel pain in the experience, which is the purpose of pain in organic life.
Let's head to the tech lab and see what Dr. Aradana has to say.
calling a vault. Though not much yet is known about the underground structure, it's believed to be remnant in origin. Noted Asari scientist, Helisaria Basale.
What we activated in the vault drastically improved the atmosphere on Eos.
This? S.
This is cat DNA? Are you sure the scan isn't contaminated?
I'm certain, Professor.
Sam, we need more data on life in the cluster, whatever you can find.
Solve them? They almost brought down Sam Node.
The equations contained a virus designed to target artificial intelligence.
You think I... Never.